Hi, Jack. Hi, Josh. um, I did not get to go to Chelsea because you have to pay $4 for parking, and I was not going to pay $4 for parking. So I went somewhere else, but the place that I wanted to go to um, had walking to the train station. I'd have to walk there, so I'm not doing that. So I skipped that. So I just went back to Crossroad this afternoon. Almost 2 hours of driving, Josh. I went to Framingham. I drove the car to Framingham. Yeah, but you don't drive, Josh. Yes, I did, and it was a waste. I'm not doing that again. I wanted to see some trains, but no, you have to get on Clinton Street and walk to the train station. So I'm not doing that. So because I was not going to walk from Clinton Street to the station and leave the car there. No, I'm not doing that. How am I going to get home if my car got towed? I'm not doing that. So that's why I went home afterwards. It was 2 hours of driving. I'm not doing that again. That was a waste. Hi. Hi, Eric. I will go to the spots that are free parking with Wilmington and Winchester. Which Winchester's 2 hour. Wilmington is free, so I will go there to those places and film videos. And I'm gonna go to Mansfield one day, Josh. Yeah, I know. I saw that when I was driving down there, Josh. I did see that. Yes, I did see Ashland. Yes, because I googled it. I googled on my phone. I said, "What's the free space? What's the free places to park and rail fan?" And they said off Clinton Street. There's no. You have to pay to park at Framingham. I'm not gonna go there again if that's gonna be a pain in the ass, Josh. I'm sorry. Okay, so Cherry Street in Ashland. Let me write that down, there, Jack. 1 second. Maybe in a couple weeks, guys, I'll go there. But I'm not gonna go there. All right, so let me write that down. And and Jack, you 100% sure I will not get towed? I did. All right, I'm gonna write it down. All right, Jack. All right, Jack. Hold on a minute. Okay, Jack. Guys, it was like an hour and 10 minutes to get there. It took me an hour and 10 minutes to get there, an hour and 10 minutes back. That was a waste of gas. I'm not doing that again. I thought Clinton Street was like right off the train station. No, you have to walk. I'm not gonna leave my car there and have my car get towed. I'm not doing that. All right, hold on, Jack. So Ashland, Cherry Street. Hi, Declan. I did see that town when I was down there, Josh. Yes, I did see that R. Burndale. Yeah, Josh, I did see that. I did pass by it on the highway. I did see that it was off to the right when I was going home. I did see it. Okay, so I wrote Ashland Cherry Street, and it's free parking, Jack. I just wanted to try something different today. That's why I did that. I'm not doing that again. That was a waste of gas. Smurfington, Smurf per Murph, Jack. Okay, Jack, so. There you go. Ashland Cherry Street. Yeah, I noticed that, Eric. Yes, because I did. I did Google on my phone. I said, I got news for a Batchman. You know what? Uh, uh, okay, that's cool. Batchman Industries. Okay, the conch dressing. Go ahead. What do you got? See, I don't want to pay to park. I don't want to get a toll. If you go to Cherry Street and get there before 1, I don't, Jack. I don't want to, What about Route 9? Is Route 9 a good place to go to Route 9 to try to get to Ashland? Because I don't want to pay no tolls. There has to be some way to get there without paying toll. I'm gonna have to get a hold of Eric. Eric, can you call me, Eric? Eric, so we can talk, please. I think I passed by that bank today, Eric. Okay. Yeah, I did pass by that. I passed Clinton Street. because I was trying to find the Framingham MBTA station. But there's no parking there, which I didn't know that. Southborough has parking. Alright. I wanted to go live just for a few minutes, guys, so I was trying to figure out those. I know Winchester, like I said, Winchester has 2-hour parking. I was there with Matthew. I stayed there an hour and a half, and I was fine. So I like that. No, I'm not going tomorrow. No, that was a waste of gas. Thank you. That's cool. Awesome, Josh. Thank you. I have to work tomorrow. Plus, it got snow tomorrow, so I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm taking my sister-in-law's truck tomorrow to go to work. I'm going home after work, Eric, so I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, but on the Google, it said that I would have to walk from Clinton Street to wherever the station is. I saw Clinton Street. Clinton Street's got no towing. I got towing in the snow zone. Snow. I'm not doing that. Okay, Josh. Thank you. I'm just trying to do the best routes. Yeah, but it's supposed to be 5 to 8 inches. That's what we're getting up here. I'm not going anywhere after I got to work, Eric. Thank you, Josh. Hi, Tim. I'll go there. Yeah, but Tim, can I ask you something? Because I don't have the Easy Pass, and I'm not gonna. I don't want to pay for toll. I don't want to pay for the toll. So what's the best place on the highway from here to Ashland without having to pay a toll or get the ticket thing on the camera thing? That's what they said, Eric. I did that. I went 495 to 95 South. I did that. And then I didn't want to go to 90, but that was the only way they could go. And I don't want to go that way. That's the toll. There has to be another way to go there without paying a toll. Foof, Josh. Foof. Eric, when I get this live, please give me a call. Okay, thank you. Because I want to ask you a question about Ashland. Okay, Eric. Guys, I'm going to go because I'm going to talk to Eric. I'm going to try to find some places where I can rail fan without going on the highway to pay a toll. All right, Route 9 or Route 20. Does Route 9 or Route 20 have tolls and have that electric thing going across the whole entire thing to catch your license plate. I don't want to do that. There has to be another way to get there. But Tim and Eric, thank you. All right, so what about that overhang that takes the picture? Tim. All right, I'm going to end the live now because Eric's going to call me. So I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Thank you for joining my live stream, everyone. I'll talk to you later, okay? I got to go, guys.